The FAA today issued new rules that will require airline pilots to get more rest. The rules have been fended off for years by the airline industry, but they grew more urgent after a tragic accident in 2009. We asked transportation correspondent Mark Strassmann to tell us about that crash and what the new rules will mean.
50 people were killed when Continental Connection Flight 3407 plunged into a house outside Buffalo, New York nearly 3 years ago. Crash investigators later found the two pilots had come to work exhausted. Neither had slept in a bed the night before, napping instead in an airport crew lounge. And the co-pilot had commuted cross-country from Seattle to Newark. Both were heard yawning on the cockpit voice recorder. The pilots accidentally stalled the plane while trying to land. The NTSB blamed the crash on pilot error, not fatigue. But the accident renewed a call to require more rest for pilots, especially at smaller regional airlines, and prompted today's reforms. The new regulations mandate more rest and less flight time for commercial airline pilots. The minimum number of hours a pilot will have to rest will grow from 8 to 10, and the maximum number of hours a pilot can be on duty will shrink from 16 to 14. Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood called the changes long overdue.
This is a big deal today. It's a big deal because for 25 years, people have been talking about this and haven't done a dang thing about it. And we have.
Beverly Eckert was killed in the Continental Connection crash. Her sister, Susan Burke, helped push for these new regulations, which she wishes had been in place before the flight's pilots ever took off.
But I would like to think that they would have been more rested and possibly have been able to make better decisions. But we'll never know. We'll never know.
Passenger airlines will have 2 years to implement these new regulations. And Scott, some safety experts are disappointed that cargo carriers will be exempt. For them, the FAA says these new rules are simply too expensive.
Mark, thank you very much.